How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. We are coming at you with something I don't generally do. I got rid of all of them, in fact, but because this is my favorite wrestler and I just really like her a lot, we have WWE Elite Rhea Ripley. So the glare's on there, but yeah, Rhea Ripley. I wanted a figure of her. Now I have one. So with all that being said, let's take a closer look at the box and we'll get this bad girl open. Taking a look at the box, it has been a while since I looked at a wrestling figure, but it says Elite Collection up there at the top. True FX, lifelike details. I don't know if you can see that part. And then it says Series 117 Rhea Ripley with the giant WWE logo there at the bottom. On this side, it has a certificate of authenticity right here. And then it says Rhea Ripley, WWE Elite Collection. And then we've got the back of the box, Rhea Ripley, Series 117. And then we've got a blurb. The Eradicator successfully defended her Women's World Championship against Nia Jax at Elimination Chamber 2024 because MAMI always winds up on top. And then there's other figures in this wave: Naomi, Rhea Ripley, Axiom, Grayson Waller, Roman Reigns, and Seth frickin' Rollins. There's a shot of MAMI on the side. It says Elite Collection at the bottom. Top of the box, bottom of the box. And with all that being said, MAMI is here finally. And here is our WWE Elite Rhea Ripley figure out of the box. She looks great. That head sculpt is fantastic. We'll start there. Definitely looks like Rhea Ripley. We've got all of her piercings and her makeup coming down to the vest, which has Ripley with the Australian flag and like a punk or metal version on the back with the chains down the side, the studs on the front, and then of course her ring gear with the leather and the studs in the black and the silver. It's all painted very nicely. And this is one of the reasons I have confidence that DC's in good hands when it comes to Mattel, because if they just go off of their wrestling figures, and like she can even scale with a 6-inch figure or a Marvel Legends figure, I feel like, because Marvel Legends are in 6.5 inch and she's like 5'10", so it works out. Rhea Ripley in real life is 5'10", not the figure, obviously. So it kind of works out, even though this is technically a 1/10 scale figure, because in my opinion, it still looks good. And speaking of looking good, she does have her tattoos down there with the artwork, which is really nice. And we've got those fishnets with the leather straps coming down to the ring boots, which are also painted nicely with silver on the studs. So overall, a very nicely detailed and painted figure. I really like the way she looks. I love Rhea Ripley. She's a great personality. I'm not going to say she's got the best ring work, but she knows how to draw a crowd. She's enthusiastic. She's got charisma. And she's also very pretty and very strong. And I like both of those things. So Rhea Ripley is definitely my favorite current women's wrestler. And if I didn't get a Rhea Ripley figure eventually, I would feel very sad. So I think this is a good one. I got the best likeness that I could see at a good price. So cool that I have this Rhea Ripley figure finally, but it's the only wrestling figure that I have. So photography will be interesting. Checking out our Rhea Ripley figure's height. She stands at about just under 6.5 inches. So yeah, in a 6.5 line, she's a little bit tall, but like, we're not doing comparison yet, but let's say with Dakin. Wolverine is his dad, so Dakin's a little short. So I would say that works. I don't really care. I don't care if she's 7-inch scale. She works for me. All right, so going over the articulation. Starting at the head, it goes backward a little bit, forward barely any at all. So there's not really a lot of movement in the head. Let me take the vest off to get... It is cool that that comes off. There we go. So I'm hoping they do improve their articulation a little bit for DC, but shoulders go up 90 degrees, so that's good. They don't come all the way to the side, though. We do get a bicep cut, double elbows, which are pinless, which work very, very nicely. That is very smooth. Upper torso, we get a ball peg. We get a waist cut at the joint, or at the waist. Unfortunately, legs come forward, to the side, and back. She can kick her own butt. We do get a thigh cut, which is hidden by that strap. We do get a boot cut as well. So, not the most articulated, but I've had some WWE figures in the past that were like the cheaper ones that were way less articulated there. Oh, and she also has toe articulation, and I don't know if the video will pick this up, but her necklace says MAMI, so that's really cool. And that's a really nice, like I said, the head sculpt is gorgeous. It's got her piercings, It's got her makeup. It's really nice. So I'm glad I have a RHEA RIPLEY figure finally. Okay, for accessories, she really doesn't come with much. She comes with, whoops, her vest, which we took off. And it says Ripley, and it's got the chains and straps. We already looked at it, but it is painted very nicely. We got some white down there, some patches on it. I can't quite make out what that says. Australia, something about Australia, because she's Australian. So yeah, we get her vest, which you can put on and take off. And then we get one hand, or two gripping hands, one which has a tattoo and one which doesn't, because clearly one of her hands is tattooed and one of them isn't. So yeah, that is it for the accessories. Not much. I know there's some that come with a bunch of accessories and alternate head sculpts, but that's like the ultimate edition, and this is just the elite one. I didn't see every Ripley ultimate, so this is the one I got, and she's good enough for me for now. See, this is why I think that she may work in 6-inch scale, because my Rowdy Rouse figure on the right is shorter than RHEA RIPLEY, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, she's shorter than RHEA RIPLEY. Those goggles don't count, and then Pandora is slightly taller. So it works for me. Pandora can be like 6 foot, 5'11". I'm 5'8", and she's 5'10". So look, she can fit in 6-inch scale. Sometimes I wonder if WWE Elite is 7-inch scale, but then I would put them next. I don't have any anymore other than her, but I would put them next to some other ones, and I'm like, yeah, I guess they are 7-inch scale. And then sometimes they're not. I don't know. But she works for this, in my opinion. For some Marvel Legends, here she is next to the Sentry and Dakin. Here she is with some Street Fighter Lightning Collection. Here she is next to a werewolf, and we'll just put some random... Oh, there she goes. I thought the werewolf was going to fall over, not her. A werewolf and some random goon. And I'd say that about does it. A goon, because people be gooning for MAMI RHEA RIPLEY over here. That's how it be. Blah. Also, if you didn't notice, my Rowdy Rouse shirt, you can buy some. There's more than just this. So yeah, check down here. There's like shop, and there should be some stuff on the videos. So yeah, if you want Rowdy Rouse merch, you can get it. So check it out. So with all that being said, y'all, I'm really glad that I grabbed this RHEA RIPLEY figure. I actually think that she fits in with 6-inch scale, 6.5-inch scale figures actually, because RHEA RIPLEY's like 5'10". She's a little bit taller than I am. So you could fudge her with some 6-inch stuff like you saw in the comparison. Really glad to finally have a RHEA RIPLEY figure. I love her a lot, like the figure and RHEA RIPLEY in general. She's just awesome. I want to get back in shape. She's inspiring me to get back in shape. So maybe I'll have a fitness journey video at some point. But yeah, we have merch, so check out that. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know who your favorite wrestler is, your favorite female wrestler. How your day is going. Just say what's up. Check out the giveaways. Check out channel memberships, 99 cents for early content. Do all that stuff. Be kind to your local LGBTQ community. I love you. I will see you next time. Be brave, and bye-bye.